What is the meaning of this? I will not have you terrorize my maester.
This man has been terrorizing your subjects, Sir Florent. He's been experimenting with their minds, forcing them to fight against their will.
Don't be ridiculous. There's no such thing. My love, this fool's speaking utter madness.
Your wife... she's... working with him. They're creating an army to defend against the Tyrells.
Sylvie, is this true?
Of course not. Lies, all of it. And not a shred of evidence.
You vapid shrew. You think I'll go quietly and hang for this alone? What? For love? You were nothing but a means to an end. And now that end has come. For both of us.
I didn't know what he was doing. Husband, I swear it.
How could you not know? I've seen you together from the window, Sylvie. Have I no eyes?
Colin, I did it for you. For us. To protect our home. Please, Colin. I love you.
You betrayed your lord and put our people at risk. You leave me no choice.
No. No, Colin.
What have I done?
I would say it's a pleasure to see you, if not for your habit of finding trouble wherever you walk. What news?
A poison that warps the mind. A maester named Carver used it to turn farmers into unwitting soldiers.
Must we now reckon with delirious testimonies, Castos? Demon's darts and basilisk blood have no recorded capacity to bury commands.
I know what I saw. Colvin said the key ingredients are evergreen trumpet and ergot-infested grains.
Well, hallucinations would be harder to refute with ergot. I believe more research is in order. We must act in good faith.
And the stolen texts?
I recovered what I could, including the book I was after.
Fresh copies will be penned at once and sent to the wall for safekeeping. You are welcome to stay in the meantime.
Thank you, Archmaesters. But there's a wildling army bearing down on the wall. Samuel will take the books. I'll travel to Highgarden and speak to Lady Olenna about her support.
Well, then you should be pleased to know that Lady Olenna is hosting a feast soon. It is customary to send one of the Conclave to attend, but the Citadel will send you in their stead. We found a letter on one of the thieves you killed. There is to be an assassination at the feast. They plan to sneak the poison in on one of the convoys carrying supplies.
That's as good a way in as any. I'll get to the bottom of this.
I'll prepare the Raven. Go with the Citadel's thanks and blessings.
Oh, you look like you've been on an adventure.
And I'm off again. There's a feast at Highgarden. We have to part here.
Oh, well, what should I tell Jon?
I've recovered most of the books. The Citadel's preparing copies for the wall. I'm petitioning House Tyrell directly. Perhaps Lady Olenna can help me get through to King Tommen.
Oh, quite the adventure indeed. I wish you luck then.
Be safe, Sam. Don't want to find a wildling arrow in your neck when I get back.
Well, that's up to the gods now, isn't it?
Apparently, even maesters can have their morals fail them. A group of them, exiled from the Order, was behind the raid on the Citadel Library. Using the knowledge in the books they stole, these maesters created a concoction that lets them control the minds and actions of whoever ingests it. I put an end to them in Brightwater. But there are more of them out there. Word is, one has planned a poisoning at a banquet in Highgarden. Where are these wagons bound?
Unless you're hiding a couple of prime hams under that cloak, they're not bound for anywhere at present.
Heading for Highgarden?
Indeed. Lady Olenna's throwing a banquet to celebrate her granddaughter's wedding to the king. It promises to be quite the evening.
What are you carrying?
Finest meat and produce the Reach has to offer. Or at least we were before our wagon got stolen.
Did you see who took it?
Looked like farmers. Just walked up when we were getting ready and took off with it. Drunk, they were. Drunker than I've ever seen. Dazed, stupid looking. Didn't say a word.
Have a green trumpet. Which way did they go?
Past the town, into the hills. We lost them in the trees.
Veered off here. Reckless. Cartwheel's probably cracked too. The tracks lead further into the woods.
Did everything we told him and more. No questions asked.
You reckon Paxton has enough to make his move now?
Door's open, but they won't budge. I'll send someone to help. There it is. Doesn't look like the meat's been tampered with. Bandits didn't know about the poison then. That's something.
Those were good men you just butchered. You'll be begging their mercy soon enough.
Looks like you made quick work of that.
Don't have to look far to find bandits these days. I left a fire for you to find.
You have my thanks. Could use someone like you along for the ride, if I'm honest.
Gladly. Is your convoy all accounted for?
Everything but that stolen cart and my wagon driver, Cotton. Brant will see to the cart quick enough, but you couldn't deal with the latter, could you? He's an old drunk, Cotton, and I haven't the patience today. Fetch him and that box of apples he snuck off with when he thought I wasn't looking, and we'll be on our way.
Can I help you?
You're Cotton? Clayton's driver?
certainly am. Though it's around midday, if I was not mistaken. So I was taking a well-earned nap before we leave.
Get up, or I'll drag you out of here myself.
Oi! No need for any of that in here. I am perfectionately fine to ride.
We're leaving, Cotton. Where's the box you took?
Seven else me box. 'Twas right here where I put it. And now... Oh, it's not.
That box isn't yours. Hand it over.
Buzz off, finders keepers.
Get your own apples, mudlicker.
Hand over the box. It's going to Highgarden.
Doubt they'll miss it. They've got plenty more to eat than us.
You know what they call me, back in the north?
Ugly, stupid.
Butcher. And you two have something I need.
Yeah? Well, down here they'll call you dead meat.
See? No need to be plying old Cotton with threats and the like.
Half the apples are gone.
In a sense, so's they are. But in another sense, they're still there. I'd best be getting these back to Clayton. Be in his favour now, no doubt.
Well, we're as ready as we'll be. We follow the Rose Road. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be at that feast. Mingling with lords and ladies. Stuffing myself with fine foods. Makes you think, doesn't it? Born into a different family. And it could be me going there instead of you.
We aren't much different. A night without a name's worth less than dirt in there.
A bastard then, are you? Well, I'll be damned. You look like a proper knight to me. Oh, it's a cruel world, ain't it, sir? Fancy banquets for the highborn, while good folk like us toil away in the fields.
Hold. Routine inspection.
Please, we're more than a little late, sir.
Paxton. And I ain't a knight. We've had reports of people hijacking Lady Tyrell's supplies up your way. We're placing you bandits under arrest.
What? No, surely we can come to some arrangement.
How's about we take your things and you leave with your lives? Mouths to feed and all.
I know you. We met in White Harbor.
Sir Snow, you weren't supposed to be here. Walk away. We wouldn't want you missing out on the festivities now, would we? Come now, don't be stupid.
I hate to disappoint.
Quick! We need to get to Highgarden!
Highgarden. The archers on top of those walls will keep us safe. Thank you for getting us here in one piece, Sir Knight.
Got a dramatic flair, you honeycott folk, don't you? You can unload in the bailey. All cargo's checked before it's allowed through.
Thank you again, sir. It was a great honor traveling with a hero like yourself.
Thank you, Clayton. Be safe.
Some Tyrell men will walk us back, I'm sure. Enjoy the feast.
My lords and ladies, welcome. I could spend a great deal of time expressing my gratitude for your attendance here today. However, I am an old woman and would feel it a great shame to lie to so many people on such a joyous occasion. Today we gather to celebrate the impending nuptials of my granddaughter Marjorie to the king. I am told that in King's Landing they too are celebrating King Tommen's marriage to Highgarden's coffers. Now, let's not waste time with pleasantries. I know you're all eager to take my castle for all it's worth. So let us raise our goblets to the union of House Tyrell and House Baratheon. May the Seven bless our families with prosperity and peace.
Oh, I should have hired you moons ago. Yeah, less paperwork for me.
Afraid we can't allow you to enter looking like that, sir. You'll find the house tailor near the servant apartments. Get yourself cleaned up.
Hold there. You're fresh off the convoy, aren't you? What's your business in Highgarden?
The Citadel sent me. I'm here to prevent a poisoning.
Poison, you say? Found this near the cart you rode in on. Don't know what to make of it myself. Could be nothing, but given your words, best you take a look.
Thank you, Captain. Keep your men sharp. Why the rush to part with your coin?
You're not with them. 7 mercies. All I know is someone wishes me dead. Please, you have to help me. It's my workshop in the courtyard. Someone's ransacked it, but they didn't steal a thing. I'm a craftsman, a good one too. Could have taken my gold, my jewels, but they didn't. They were searching for me.
Workshops across the courtyard. Let's get to it. Craftsman wasn't kidding. The place was turned inside out. Each of them unfurled and tossed back in a hurry. Looks like 3, maybe 4 men. Gems. Enough to buy a small keep. Why leave them? Gold and silver's been left alone. Whoever was here wasn't short on coin. Not a single page left unturned. What were they looking for? Craftsman's right. Someone wanted more than gold. Only he'd know what.
I told you. Looking for me, weren't they? My ledger, you think? I use it to keep track of my orders. I'd never go anywhere without it. Can't imagine what anyone would want with it, though. Let alone over gold and jewels.
Let me have a look. See if something stands out.
Might not have had any jewels on it, but the silverwork itself was exacting. 12 dragons was generous, if you ask me. An alias, I assume. Plenty of folk give lordly names when purchasing items for someone who isn't their spouse, shall we say. The man who ordered it gave me the gems himself. Insisted only they were good enough for his patron. Wouldn't have even told me about the hollow one if I hadn't nearly bit into it to test the quality. Almost threw a fit, he did.
Who was this man?
A foreign merchant. Goes by Jack...
Left in a hurry. Either that or the man's got his own enemies. Someone turned this place over. No sign of a struggle, though. Jakos wasn't home. Gold It's been left behind, just like the craftsman's house. Locked. Key must be here somewhere. Good. Let's see what our merchant's been hiding. This Jackos was up to something. I need to find him.
Thought he'd come back, did you? Jackos sends his regards.
Why would Jackos send men to his own home? Best check on the craftsman. Could be in more danger than I thought. Craftsman's gone. And I'm not the only one looking for him. Crossbow bolt to the heart. Good aim. Blood. Not much, but enough to track. Dropped in a hurry, looks like. This way. Using the maze to hide. Not a bad plan.
Stop! I'll shoot!
Calm down. It's me.
Oh, there he is. Hi, Naya. Bring me his head. Kill the other one.
Save your bolt. I'll take care of them.
Shit! Easy now. We'll talk.
Who sent you? Jackos?
Yeah, he needs the craftsman dead. Or it's his own head, so he says. We're just blades for hire. You got the coin, we don't ask questions. A clearing outside the castle. You don't need me. Please, my wife. Eh? Who are you?
A patron of the craftsmen you've been trying to murder.
I could have your tongue for saying that. I know nothing of a murder.
This letter begs to differ.
Where did you get that?
Slippery one, aren't you, Jackos?
More of your men.
Most certainly not. Please protect me. I'll tell you what you want to know. Thank you.
Save your thanks. Talk.
I'm just the middleman, I swear. I was paid a large sum of money to find a craftsman to make a necklace. Afterwards, I was to have him and any trace of the order removed. Yes, I sent mercenaries to his home to dispose of him and the record of the order. But I had no choice. I swear it. I never would have hurt the man if my own life weren't at stake. I don't know how he did it, but that bloody jeweler managed to escape the mercenaries I hired. Didn't take long for my employer to get wind of it. And I started getting visits from sellsword who wanted my head. I don't know! All I know is he's got ties to King's Landing. Didn't even meet me in person. Sent some local whore to speak on his behalf. Please, I didn't want to kill that man. I was only doing what was asked of me.
You tried to have a man killed. Only fair you face the same fate. Well, looks like that's all for now. Best let the craftsman know whoever's after him won't stop at anything.
Well, did you find him?
Aye. The man who ordered the necklace ordered you killed. But he received his orders from someone else. Someone important, no doubt. If I were you, I'd leave the city before more mercenaries show up.
7 bloody hells to that! This is my home! I'll just have to find myself protection that can match the threat. House Tyrell will help me. Lady Olenna may be sharp-tongued, but she looks after her own. My deepest thanks for your help.
I'm here for the banquet, but I've had a long journey.
What do you want? The feast's about to start. I'm closing up.
I'll take whatever you have, as long as it fits.
I'm afraid a whole outfit'd take too long, my lord. As I said, I'm closing up.
What about a black rose for my doublet?
What? Why'd they need two of you? I already told the other one. The poison's meant for...
Don't say another word. Kill him!
Shit.
That's right. There's a special place in the Seven Hells for those who'd hold a woman captive in her own stall. I like to know my saviours when I thank them. Your accent. North of the neck, yes?
Aye. Norther than Winterfell. What do you know about these men?
Nothing much, I'm afraid. I've survived here as long as I have by not sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. This shop is my world, and that's all I need. What brings you here?
I'm here for the feast. Not exactly dressed for it.
Well, you're in luck. I have a few garments in your size. Take whichever you want. A token of my thanks.
Lady Tyrell welcomes you to Highgarden, sir.
What are you doing here, Maester?
The Night's Watchman, Tarley. He showed me the book you were searching for in the Citadel break-in.
You came a long way to talk about folklore.
I prefer certainties. Besides the point, it sounds as though you may need all the help you can get. I believe you have a poison plot to foil. I need not remind you that Lady Olenna herself would look favorably on a positive outcome here.
And you have a plan?
Your reputation precedes you. I'm sure you'll figure something out. But if you were to ask, I think it unlikely the poisoning will be the work of an invited guest. Find out who the poisoner is and who he's targeting quietly. Then we can discuss Tarley's findings.
Sir, is everything to your liking?
Aye. I have questions for you. Is this courtyard secure?
But of course, sir. You may rest easy. Highgarden is the safest castle in the Seven Kingdoms, and today especially so. No one in or out without an invitation.
Have you seen anything suspicious?
Suspicious? I assure you, sir, that there is nothing to worry about. Everything has been arranged down to the finest detail. So please, relax and enjoy the banquet.
Do you have any new hires?
Well, throwing a banquet of this size is no small feat, sir. Of course, we had to take on a few hands to accommodate.
Where did you put them to work?
Here and there. Some are helping out with the games, others with the food.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Unless you're Lady Tyrell herself, I suggest you find someone else to talk to. I'm busy.
It won't take long.
They all say that. Then I spend half a day answering stupid questions and getting very little in return.
What is it you want?
Well, aren't you a knight in shining armor? This meat, it doesn't smell quite right. I think it needs more garlic. Fetch me some, and I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
The kitchen says we're in need of garlic.
Oh, then tell the kitchen to fetch some. Do I look like I grow crop?
I'm looking for garlic. The cook needs some.
Garlic? There should have been some in the latest convoy. I haven't sorted through it all yet, but you're welcome to take a look.
You've made a friend of me tonight, which is certainly rare. Go on, ask your question.
I hear more staff were hired, leading up to the banquet. Did anyone join you in the kitchen?
Nah, I told the steward we'd managed just fine down here. Still, that didn't stop some of his new hires from coming in during their breaks to loiter around. Got one of them in here earlier. Seemed very interested in what we were going to serve.
What did he look like?
Didn't get a good look at him, I'm afraid. But he was wearing a black tunic, if that helps.
It does. Thank you. I'll have a go.
One dragon to enter. Winning earns you the pot.
I don't want coin.
Ain't a man in this world who doesn't want coin.
I want information. You can keep my dragon and the pot.
Mother's mercy, you serious? You got yourself a deal then. Well, are you ready to play? Impressive. What do you want to know?
Seen anything suspicious lately?
Now that you mention it, I do recall one unusual encounter. Some stranger approached me earlier, asking to forego their winnings in exchange for a question. That struck me as a mite odd, if I'm honest.
How long have you worked here?
Going on 3 winters now. Spent much of my time training with Lord Russell. Finest shot in the reach, that man. Sad to see him go.
Lord Blackbar is leaving.
Not from around here, are you? He's off to Brightwater Keep soon. King signed the old place over the Tyrells. They gave it to him. For his loyal service, so they say.
Right, got it.
Talk to one of the wenches if you want something. I'm busy. Some little shit went and stole a whole keg of my Arbor Gold.
Arbor Gold?
Oh, your first banquet, is it? It's a wine. The wine, if you ask any of these pompous gits. This particular cask was from Lord Redwind's private stock. A gift to Lady Olenna.
I'll find your wine, if you answer some questions.
Oh, hell's as many as you'd like. Be my guest.
That's it, right there. Second richest lord in the realm, not paying you enough, is it?
Not enough for a vintage as sweet as this, he doesn't. Be better for your health if you let this pass quietly, sir.
This the wine you're looking for?
No mistaking that smell. You have my thanks. You said you had questions?
How long have you worked here?
Long time, friend. Been pouring drinks and listening to folks' tales for longer than I can remember. Seen more lords and ladies than I can count. Always something to complain about, that lot.
Hired any new faces lately?
New faces, you say? I don't think so. Well, I suppose there was this one lad. Showed up a few days back. Said he needed work. Seemed a bit rough around the edges.
Tell me about the boy.
Oswald. Came from somewhere down south. Blue Water Keep or some such. Looked all fresh-faced and eager to work. But gods be damned, he couldn't remember a blooming thing.
Where is he now?
Beats me, he vanished like a fart in the wind. Oh, good riddance, too. Every time I'd give him a task, he'd go off and get lost in the kitchens. Like he was under some bloody spell. Couldn't keep his wits about him.
Thank you.
Ah, a challenger!
Do you think yourself strong enough to put an end to the Iron Fist's reign?
How long have you worked here?
I was the one gave Sir Loris Tyrell his sword when he was but a boy. Been a while, I'd say.
This Iron Fist, who is he?
Sir Carrick, a hedge knight. We call him the Iron Fist. Arrived just last night from the Stormlands.
I'll have a word with him.
Not so fast. If you're here to fight, wait till I introduce you to the crowd.
No fighting, just questions.
Afraid Sir Carrick's working right now. Doesn't take kindly to interruptions. Only way you'll talk to him is in a match.
All right, I'll fight him for it.
My lords and ladies, a new warrior dares to challenge Sir Carrick, the unyielding force from the Stormlands. Wrong start from our northern friend. Nothing the Maester can't fix, I assure you. Next up is Sir Logan of House Beesbury, who has trained every single day on these very grounds. The Knight of the North has proven their mettle, but will it stand against the fury of the Iron Fist himself, Sir Carrick? Steel your nerves and open your brain verses, for this fight is bound to be one for the sons! My lords and ladies, I present to you the new champion of the banquet, the Knight from Renan's Rest!